Katanya mau cerita tentang game ya.
So, I recently got into something that I've this is like a playlist that I've saved for like a really long time, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's just check it out. It's called Royal Alchemist, and I don't know if it's like originally an English like game, but there's an English translation, so basically, as the title would suggest, it is a historical fantasy.
Game game Jepang apa game Inggris sih?
Exactly, I don't know. I've not done research on it because I kind of don't really want to get spoiled. It's a dating sim, and what I absolutely love about this game, just like right off the bat, is that you can choose the gender of the protagonist. You can like choose my lord, my lady, or my liege. My liege is like they, them, lady, she, her, lord, he, him. The Let's Player that I watched used like he, him, which is like because like they're like basically like a BL channel. I watched them like play Gakuen Heavens like, and it's very interesting. Like I said, it's like a historical fantasy, and you're basically supposed to be like the tutor of the royal princes of Eskia, Prince Seren, Nazir, and Aurelius. I'm probably mispronouncing all their names, but
Sampai apal namanya.
yes, because I like all of them, and also it's not even been like a week or something that I've like watched these, and I'm already on like week like 12 or something. Also, side note, in the first chapter, you're part of like the protagonist is part of the family called Rosencruz. Rosencruz, I don't know how to pronounce it. Every time like any of the characters pronounce like Rosencruz, like anything like that.
Cruise
yeah,
tuh
cruise.
kayak perjalanan gitu ya? Apa namanya?
No, it's spelled differently. It's like Rosen and like Kruez.
Oh.
So I don't really know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know how a lot of things are supposed to be pronounced here, but we're winging it here today. Basically, like the Skion. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce this. Like the whole like Riquet thing. Anyway, in the fucking prologue, you get like assassinated or like attempted to be assassinated, and you discover that you yourself, the protagonist, I'm gonna call Alex because that's the default name, has like little flower petal things as markings of being a Rosencruz, because the Rosencruz family are the only family to be able to master all elements of magic, because there's different elements of magic, light, darkness, fire, water, wood, and air, or wind, I believe, yes.
Kok banyak sekali?
Because it like plays within like the little like mini game kind of thing with the game, but like it's mainly like a visual novel, so like it doesn't really matter, and like it doesn't really matter whether you do like those little missions or not, but it's just like a little like fun little mini game thing. So it also like plays within the plot as well, because again, only the Rosencruz can master all 6 magic, or they're not 6. Are they 6? I don't know. All types of magic.
Banyak ya.
However, normal people can only master like at most 2. Just like the princes. And this is a bit of like a spoiler here. Like past like week 12, I guess like really crazy, really wild. Fun fact: there's like at least like 59 weeks. So just on week like 12, you already like got attempted to be assassinated, and like you're making like a truth serum for like this like brainwashed like mind controlled like prisoner, and it's just like so weird, and so it's not weird, but like it's more like it's getting very serious very quickly, and I'm all down for it.
Aneh gitu. Aneh.
It's not weird, it's more just like very surprising, because like the story is moving very very quickly, but at the same time it feels so slow. Like it's like a very good pacing, I guess I should say. Also again, like the whole like spoilery thing of Rosencruz actually are homunculi. Homunculi, yes. Homunculi.
Apa bedanya?
Homunculi, I don't know. Like, it's like the proper thing. Like, they talk about like formulas, and I'm just like, why? Anyway, English is a bitch. Apparently, Rosencruz are ancestors of homunculi that were used by humans, because homunculi are like golems, essentially, made by humans and like mages and stuff. Back in like ye olden days, when the land was like full of monsters and such, they used homunculi to basically like fight against the monsters, because they're the only ones that were able to use like all 6 types of magic. Sorry. Saliva, fuck you. And that ties in with like Rosencruz and stuff. And it's actually supposed to be kept a secret. But apparently the guard, like prisoner thing, like knows about all this. Anyway, ignoring that little plot detail, back to the romance. It is a dating sim, and you get to date like one of the 3 princes. Seren is Seren is the oldest. His color is teal. His mastery is like light and wood, I believe, and he's just like a classic prince archetype, and I love him. Like he's very generic and very plain, but like his design is interesting. Like his color is teal, which is like something you don't really see often in anime. And then you have Nazir, the second oldest. And I absolutely love him. He reminds me of Roman from Sanders' Size. He's an absolute playboy, and you actually see him try to fuck one of like the housemaidens or like the fucking you see him trying to fuck one of the maids, and Harris, one of like the manservants, or like Aurelius, the youngest brother, is just like Prince Nazir. he can like detect someone's lies, and it's just absolutely hilarious whenever he tries to like skip class or something. Because remember, protagonist is like the tutor of all the princes. Anyway. To Aurelius, who is my favorite. He's basically Virgil from Sanders' Sides. He's like very cynical, very sarcastic. He looks like Snow White. He looks like he never goes outside his room, and that's because he doesn't. But he can also fucking whoop your ass, because one of the first times that you like meet him outside of like the first like prologue, like outside of the prologue when you first meet him, is like he like Harris like says that like, oh, he's inviting you for like afternoon tea, but surprise, bitch, it's a combat. It's like a little duel thing, and he can like use swords and stuff, and he can absolutely whoop your ass, and I love it. And I feel like I don't know too much about it just yet, because like I said, I'm on like week like 12, so I don't really know too much about it, but I'm already fucking loving this thing, and it's kind of like my only will to live as a like lobotomy corporation, and I'm very, very gay for all of the boys, so go check it out. It's really good. The language is a bit like it's very high level for me. They have words like citadel and
Ada yang game kayak gitu ya? Ada yang game kayak gitu ya?
yes.
Oh.
Dating sims like Gakpo in Heaven, Camp Buddy. There's like a lot of dating sims out there on the internet. They're very fun, very nice. Like I said, there's like a lot of like it's very like complicated language, and it doesn't really help the fact that like I gave the protagonist a British accent. I don't know how this happened. I think it's just because like he's fancy, so I just thought British accent, and I did not give any of the other characters British accents because they're from different countries.
Gitu.
It's very fun. There's like a lot of like suspicion going on with like Sala, who's like the homunculus. That's like one of your servants next to Raphael, and also one of the like girls from the court. Her name is Ishbel, and she's like very suspicious because she has like no etiquette for someone that's supposed to be a royal. There's just like a bunch of like loose threads just like happening everywhere, and like I said, I don't know too much about it just yet, but it has a lot of potential, and I really hope that it lives up to its like introduction of like being a really complicated, very sophisticated, and very hilarious and interesting like dating sim. Please go check it out. It's really good, and I really wish that more people knew about it.
Terus Nat? Okay.